Now, most people tell me, no, not really, that whatever we bring to the table, anybody else can do. So then we come down, we start looking at service. My experience has been that when I start asking people to talk to me about service, what they really describe is their ability to react to the client's needs. In other words, if a client needs a cert, you'll get it out. If a client had a claim, you'll help get it reported. If a client buys a building, you'll help get it insured. If the client has a complaint, you're there for them. The problem is the standards for reactive service are pretty high, and it's hard to trump the competition in the area of reactive service. So then you already know the answer to this next question. What's the other type of service? We call it proactive service. And my experience is this. When you got your proactive services extraordinarily well defined, then it becomes the proactive services that you do that the incumbent doesn't do is where your prospect is being underserved but doesn't know it. So the more defined you got these proactive services, the easier it is to drive a wedge between your prospect and the incumbent. The less defined you got these proactive services, the more you have to rely on your prospect to tell you where they hurt. The problem is, many times they don't know. How do we know that to be true? Well, just check with your producers. How many times do they go on a sales call? And how many times have you been on the sales call where you start asking the buyer, how's it going? Fine. Any problems with your insurance program? Not really. How's your service been? Okay. Any issues with claims and how they've been handled? No, not really. And if you're not careful, all of a sudden, boom, you hit the wall. Well, that's my evidence that most buyers have done what? Lowered their expectations down to what they're getting, and they're fundamentally content. So what I know is that if you got these proactive services extraordinarily well defined, it really becomes the